Hello, my name is LizzyLue Skadoo, and welcome back to Kingdoms of Amalur: The Reckoning, the original game, not the remastered version, just so you guys know. I don't know if I explained that last episode. But yeah, so this is the remastered, not the remastered version, because that's expensive and I didn't want to just spend that money. I'm stuck. I didn't mean to click on this lady.
I'm not accustomed to all of this excitement. It was difficult.
Okay.
What is this world coming to? Goodbye.
Okay, goodbye. There's a thing here. I don't care. It's just a collectible.
Hello there.
Alright, so there's nothing else in the special delivery chest, I don't think. Because it's not glowing. Yeah, so we cannot gather anything else from that. That's all we get.
Don't
Alright, so
believe
there's...
Father Dinwell when he tells you that Mitharu was male. Mitharu is a god, not a mortal. She is all of us, not some of us. Help me to expose the mission for what it truly is. A prison of ideas in which they hope to keep us locked away.
Alright, let's talk to this
Welcome
guy.
to St. Odwig's perpetual mission. I would invite you in, but the Order has been too trusting in the past. We try to learn from our mistakes.
got a nose
Although,
ring.
one never knows what might be a test of faith. You have arrived just when I am in need of aid. So perhaps
Convenient.
Mitharu is at work.
What do
We
you
at
need?
St. Odwig's have worked for years to establish a presence on this hill. It's not been without its challenges. The call of the Feylands does not fall upon deaf ears, and many of our youngest don't have the will to resist. Take Brother Egan, for example. Two
talks
nights
too
ago,
much.
Egan ventured past the walls to collect
He talks
firewood
way
and
too
never
much.
returned. We must find him before anything happens.
I'll help.
Mitharu be
I've
praised.
noticed,
His
when like I
order
go back and watch my
reigns
videos,
supreme.
that
Brother
I don't know if it's
Egan
just
was
because my
last
mic
seen
doesn't have an
northeast
acoustics.
of here,
I'll
just
talk
off
about it
the
soon.
road near the Fey ruins. Please find him. Perhaps then we can welcome you into the fold with open arms.
No, thank you. You're weird looking.
Bless you.
I already know where to go. Alright, anyway, I've noticed without the acoustic screen that I don't know if that will fix it, but if I'm further away like this, it's a lot harder to hear me. So I'm going to try to make sure I talk into the mic and not
Cast down the
this
brothers
far
of
out.
St. Odwig's, only when
So
they
I'm gonna
fall
have to
earth
be
would they
paying
realize
more
they
attention
are
to
not
make sure.
above us. The Fae are
Pay
not
more
our
attention to
enemy.
what I'm
Only
doing.
those who seek
Especially
to
with my
poison us should-
head. Because I'm always wiggling and I'm always moving. I know I am. It's just what I do. But I need to stay closer. Alright, so
What is it?
there's a couple missions to gather while we're here.
Times are hard, but hard times can pay if you're willing to take risks. If you have the sword and stomach for this sort of work, we could use another strong arm among the warsworn. Some may try to colour it with fancy words, but we're warriors for hire, the best in these lands. You'll find those who have taken the oath are held in the highest respect all over Amalur. You could head straight to Shieldring Keep and pledge your sword. Might work, but a commendation from me would carry a lot of weight. To earn it, you must do something commendable. There are two brothers, scoundrels of the Red Legion, named Osgar and Medgar Krast. Bring me proof you've dealt with them. I'll pay in coin and my good word. Osgar hides somewhere in the woods north of here. Medgar was last seen east of his brother's camp. Bring me their Legion daggers, and I'll pay with coin, and a commendation to join the Order.
Okay.
Right
Been
then.
talking?
So
Alright, so
nanny for alchemical goods.
I think we've gotten most of them. I don't know if... Did we go get the mission from the lady with the potions?
Nice to see you.
Because we need that one too. Ooh. A weird burp. Let me go check. Let's see, lady.
Time is of the essence. That's never been more true.
Okay, yeah, we have got
Goodbye.
that. Okay, thank you. Alright, so we have all the available missions so far. There'll be more once we do these. But we've got to unlock it. So first thing we need to go do is we need to go ahead and go talk to the Fae. And then go get that lady's apprentice. And then come back here, talk to the guy with the Fae, and then go back to the lady at the potions shop. This right now we're at the point where I have played to, and I know what to do. So kind of bear with me. This is how I do it, and how I get through it kind of quicker, a little bit quicker. Generally, I can kind of blaze through this beginning pretty quick. Okay, so far I'm not seeing any like major difference with using the slower sword. I mean, it's stronger, that's for sure. So that's cool. Let's see how that goes, though. I love the character angles. Like, the camera angles sometimes are really cool. Like, that one is a cool shot. These are just some really cool shots. Mogi, if you could figure out how to make a screenshot, like, screenshot some of these moves and stuff, I would so use them in the thumbnail. Not even kidding. I would so use them in the thumbnail. I have to take off to figure out how to get rid of the, oh, someone's attacking. Wolves! Oh, they're running away, but I'm gonna attack them. Hey! Oh, that's so cool looking. Alright, do a little fire. I mean, a lot. No, that's not fire. Pretend I said the right element there, not fire. It's lightning. Oopsie. Good thing Mogi doesn't talk in videos. Where am I going? Where is it? There it is. I know where things are. I'm just getting a little. There it is. Like, I knew there was a treasure chest up here somewhere.
This is just too good to not save forever. Lystrom was out of town when Artol was visiting. Now, Lystrom doesn't know Artol, and Artol is older and strange. She could be mistaken for a fate weaver. So, when Lystrom came back to town, here was Artol the Oracular. I said to Lystrom, I hear her readings are amazing. You should go. Oh my, you should have seen it. A rooster, she said, will change into a man, and this man will become your lover. He will provide for you, and he will make you laugh, and he will make your life exciting and easier. But, and this is something you can never forget, he must never eat chicken. And once in a while, you will need to peck at things on the ground, and every morning at the break of dawn, you'll hear a loud cry from him.
What is that lady talking about? Oh. I love the abilities, just like the cinematic bit, the way the abilities are so cinematic. It's just really, it's really pretty to watch a lot of the time. It's a captivating game, and I so enjoy playing this game. I wouldn't mind getting the Reawakening, but at the same time, I don't know if you guys want to see the same beginning over and over again, just so I can play the remastered version. Because just like this game is, I don't know. Hang on, when did this game come out? It looks like it's a more recent game with how beautiful it is. Other than like the stiff spots. Let's see. When did Reckoning Kingdoms of Amalur come out? I did that backwards, but whatever. Wow, 2012. That's impressive that this game, for a 2012 game, has held up so well. I mean, look how beautiful this is. It's beautiful scenery. And this isn't even on its highest settings. I've got graphics turned down a lot to be able to record so smoothly. Hopefully the video is smooth for you guys, otherwise I'm going to be sad. But, yeah, so I have everything turned down very much so. So it's amazing that it's at this degree turned down. Alright, speak to me, lady.
May your hollow gods keep you mortal. I am called Aerie. Your face is new to me. You're different from those in Gorhart. They amuse me, and I strive to learn all I can from them.
Okay, then.
I've come to ask about the Tuatha.
Nope.
I can offer only what I know, and hope it will suffice.
I mean, wait, do you guys see the graph, like, the staff on our back right now is literally giving off heat waves onto our character. That's so cool.
Yes, I witnessed this.
Look at that. The heat
Although I did
waves.
not
That's so
recognize the one
cool.
who perpetrated it. It is often difficult to distinguish one mortal from another. The victim was Illuvia.
I'm cold.
But I knew
I'm
her
cold.
only by name. You must be hoping that I can offer advice, but I cannot. If she is meant for the Great Cycle, then so be it.
Jeez,
However,
lady.
I would be quite interested to find out whether one of my kind would benefit from one of your mortal remedies.
Though I like your eyes.
I've always wondered. It will
Your
need
eyes
to
are
be
really
powerful.
pretty.
Your delicate forms are far more sensitive than ours. In
Rude.
fact, it's astounding that you survive as long as you do.
Rude. But I like your outfit, lady.
Perhaps your mortal apothecary can provide one. You can always create the potion yourself if you possess the skill.
I don't.
Farewell.
Okay, so now we need to go do the mission and get the apprentice. So let's do that. Do 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 do. So we jump down here. Whee! Oop! Oh, there's baddies.
Who do we have?
Charge! Oh, she's moving away. I'll get her in a minute. There we go. Oh, that's so cool. That all of them? Yep, that's all of them. Okay, moving on. Oh man, just look how Did I go the wrong way? No, I don't think I did, but... Oh yeah, see, there's that. Okay, no, I didn't go the wrong way. It was just the change of, like, just that change. Look how different it looks just going off the path. That's one really cool thing about the game, is like, leaving the path changes the environmental look, the look of the environment. It gives it this more, you're out here kind of vibe, and it's really cool. This game works really good on the environment. It tries to draw you in, and it really succeeds. It's not often you guys hear me actually really praise a game. Usually you hear me complain about a game more often than not. Sadly, and that's really true, and that's sad. Because there's so many games... Okay. Got tutorial. Gotta show me everything. But it's not often you guys actually see me praise a game anymore.
I am not sad. When I was a girl, my father used to tell me that when you grow old with someone, you tie your fates together and create a pattern that is part yours and part theirs. My father said that this is why when an old person dies, their partner is never far behind. But...
Makes sense. Oh, okay, good. I shut it up. They're not really important things. Oh, yeah, we need to probably go ahead and set the quest. Let's see. There it is. Okay, now we're on this quest. Dozy, you cannot get on the bed that way, buddy. No, Dozy. No. Sorry about that. Logi's dog's gone partially blind and has a little trouble. And I've moved my bed recently, so kind of mean to me, but he keeps trying to get on the bed the old way, and he can't do that no more. My bad. Alright, more stuff to sell.
What you
Talk to me,
doing
dude.
down here? Don't you know Agna Farhold is haunted by the spirits of the Arathi?
Nope,
So, are you foolish or just stupid?
neither.
Oh, I see. The twisted gnome has found herself a champion. How delightful.
Does everybody
Nanny
have green
always
eyes?
was a fool. So immersed in her work
like
that
the
she
third
failed
person
to
we've
see
seen
the
with green
deception before her very eyes. The Red Legion has her formula, because I
Dude, you're a
gave it to
jerk.
them.
You're a jerk.
At this very moment, they are moving crates of it eastward towards the city of Rathir.
It won't be
They
for
will
long.
fetch a high price. Poor Nanny. So trusting, so pathetic. Of course she can never learn of my ruse, can she? I'm so...
I love that part. I have to show you guys that one from a distance because I was a little too close to that one for you guys to be able to see it. So we'll next battle I'll show you guys what that one does. That's one of my favorite spells, and it's one of the few I actually use a lot of. And I keep forgetting that we are on normal mode and not casual. I'm so used to casual. Because usually by now I'm about level 3. But yeah, casual is definitely way... I mean, normal is way harder than casual is, of course. Alright, so that's what that one does. It brings you closer. It brings them closer to you, which is really cool. Especially if you play more along my lines and like melee weapons instead of long range. I generally like the up close battling instead of far away. So yeah, that's a great ability to have. Being able to pull your opponent to you is really cool. Alright, and we leveled, so let's go level. Let's see. Persuasion's okay for now. I think I'm going to up my blacksmithing again. Because with that we'll be able to actually do better weapons and make something better than what we have right now. So we actually need to start moving all this stuff up because I need to get... Let's see. Where's the... Oh, this is the wrong thing. This is where chakrams are. Alright, so I want to level these. So once we put one there, and then up in that one would be a good idea. And then we'll do that one. With that we're done. Alright, so we're brawlers. We're a brawler for now. And it's not too good, so I think we'll stick with what we have. And with that we're going to save real quick. And continue on. Oop, and I was far away from the thing again. Sorry. So I was probably really quiet. My bad, my bad. I will definitely try to do better. I'm sorry. I'm going backwards. Whoopsie. Alright, so now we gotta leave the cave and go destroy shipments. Hello. And that's everybody here, and I don't, yeah, there's not any crates right here. So we're good. What was that though? Not just stones. Okay, moving on. Do 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 do. Oh, I didn't realize, I know it now, but at first I didn't realize I kind of hummed and like the do 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 during videos. Now I know. I see that now. I understand. I get it. I do it. Sorry. But apparently I was doing Da 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 da, which I didn't realize I was doing, and I think I was trying to. Most of the time when I do that, what I've noticed it's when I'm like fighting or exploring or something along those lines, and I think I'm trying to do the Indiana Jones music, and I can't remember what it is anymore. And it comes out patriotic sounding, which is kind of funny. Plus, it's just fun sound effects to make. That's something I do. Is a lot of times I just make stupid random sounds. I have a hard time sitting in the quiet for long periods of time, so I end up making dumb sound effects. Yeah, that. I don't mean to do the patriotic sound effect. I just kind of do it because I don't like the quiet. Yeah, okay, I'm definitely seeing a difference with the sword because the slowness is definitely leaving me open for attacks, and that's kind of a letdown. It is a pretty decent letdown.
Sometimes this is too hard to believe.
Alright.
But you can accept the strangest fact that you were wrong. Yes, but that and this endless vacuity is horrible. The ancient ones were here. They delivered themselves into the world. The time-worn cycle turns with ages. The seasons drift along the stream. They wait for the past. The future brings the forming storm. This is no place for a home, for anyone.
I don't really need this set bonus. That's fine. I like that. I mean, it's ugly looking, but I have helmets turned off if you haven't seen. But anyway, I think we're going to change... Ooh, that one's terrible. But more things to break down. I think we're going to change from the gun, from the sword. Even though it does a lot of damage, it's really slow, and I'm definitely taking more hits because of it. Which is a very crying shame. So let's see what else we have, actually. I think I have chakrams. I do. But again, they're not very strong. Ooh. Oh, I think it's kind of a staff. It's a scepter. Alright, so it's like a staff. Okay. I think we're going to use the sword because I like using swords. I mean, we could use the hammer, but that's going to be even slower. Where's the... Wait. There it is. Alright, so we're going to switch the beast for now. And the reason I'm holding on to these is because eventually once I get I believe once I get my blacksmithing up a bit more, I'll be able to deconstruct those as well and get their components, which they have really good components. So they're worth holding on to see if I can actually deconstruct them later on. I know I can't yet, but I have upped the amount that I can by getting up to level 2 on blacksmithing. I can deconstruct more things. Like, I think I can, not just the white ones anymore, I think I can maybe do the green ones as well. We'll check once I'm done with this mission. And see what kind of sword we can make. Because I believe most of the time I can make a better sword pretty quickly than what this one is. Alright, so this one's going to be a lot faster. Yeah! See how much more I can do in one go? I mean, it definitely does way less damage, which is so sad. But it does put in a bleeding effect, which continues to kill. So that's really cool. Alright. So we kind of lost a little bit of hit power, but we gained other effects that make up for the loss of hit power. And that's fine, because we're a lot faster, and we can get around faster, and we're not stuck in a upward swing or something for longer periods. That's one thing about this game is you actually really have to think about things like that. And eventually you're going to get so OP, we're going to get so OP that we won't even need armor, because my dad has done that. He usually ends up running around butt naked in this game. Well, as butt naked as the game will let you. And no, I'm not using the Reckoning mode just for little lackeys. Fudge off of that. I saved that for big boy attack. Baddies. Dumb game. Wants me to use one of the better bat attacks on little lackeys. Pick. This is the quickest way to get me irritated with a game, is to put in a lock-picking mechanic. I hate lock-picking. mechanics. I understand sometimes lockpicking is a good thing because, especially if you get locked in a bathroom and need somebody to pick the lock to save your butt. Because I've had that happen. I've been stuck in I've been locked in my bedroom. By accident. It was like, I don't know how it happened, but I've been locked out of my bedroom. Got locked in the bathroom.
There are so many of them.
Got locked out of the bathroom. Bathroom got stuck with nobody in it.
They are like pathetic
So yeah, we've learned to pick a couple of locks. Not a good skill to have, I guess.
The majority of them are just a hoax.
It's also a good one to have because, like, what if you get kidnapped? You can pick the lock to get free. Everyone should know how to pick a lock. Just don't pick locks unless you absolutely have to. Like, if you're stuck in a room and you're not there by police, but you're literally just, like, stuck in the room either by bad guys or accident, you need to know how to pick a lock to get free. But if you're handcuffed by a police officer and are in a cell, best not pick the lock. Just a little advice on that one. Just a little advice. So I'm covering myself on that one. Don't take that as an excuse to go picking every lock, please. But yeah. And I'm not even like the best lock pick in the world. I can pick a lock, but it takes me a while. But I can get out of my bedroom. Or something out of the room if I get locked in it. But now I won't get locked in my room anymore because I have no doors. And that's sad. That's the sad truth. I have no doors. So no doors. Let's beat people up. This is a weird conversation that started just because I don't like lockpicking mechanics. I'm sorry. And I wasn't talking into the mic again. Gosh darn it. I am so sorry. I'm trying. You know, the one sad thing, kind of cheaty thing about this game is you actually don't have to commit to a weapon. Because literally in the middle of a fight, if you need a bow or you need a different sword, you can literally change in the middle of a fight. I've done that. Like if I'm fighting a really big thing and I needed a little... Oh no! Oh no, I... Fuck! Oh, shoot. Okay, I don't need the cotton. I hate to get rid of some of this stuff. But that's better than what I got on. Alright, so we just need to kind of junk some of this stuff. We're going to toss the cotton stuff because it's not really needed. Ooh, the sturdy leggings are better than what we have on. We are mismatched. We are mismatched. Ooh, that one's better too. We kind of matched there. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to get rid of some of this, like, cotton things. Alright, that should be enough. So we'll come down to junk. And, sadly, we'll destroy all. There, so now we have room. And when we get back to town from doing these missions, I'll do some, I'll break some stuff down, craft some things, sell some stuff. We'll do the norm, because, we'll have to eventually get the backpack. Upgrade. Ah, my ear itches. Funny thing is, when you do the camp down there, everybody that's up here comes down there, attacks you. So when you get up here, you don't have to fight for a minute. Okay, that's one. There. Okay. There's this thing. Go ahead and grab it. There's a reason for those. I don't know what it is. Darn it.
The exploit of this maiden's role of burdensome and heavy.
I'm gonna need more lockpicks.
Among the mortal clans,
alright.
Bargained with their kind. Throughout the town, they stood in fear of a brilliant fighter.
There we go. Just a couple more. Then once we get those two first missions done, then we'll worry about the warrior for hire thing. And then also the Brother Negan, whatever name guy is. We'll find him and take him back to his place. Okay, they don't realize I'm here yet. Oh, and there's one of the daggers we need. Convenient. Grab that. Go ahead and... There's a tree stump in my way. Go ahead and break those. There we go. Alright. Here comes more people.
Yeah.
Sometimes if you're quick enough, you can keep the lockpick from breaking, but most of the time I'm just not fast enough to stop it. Alright. So I think it's put us... Alright, so now we can head back to the town. So let's head on back and... Because... Jesus Christ, we're at 30 minutes and 32 minutes? Holy fudge. That's that Brother Egan guy. I don't want to deal with him yet. He'll live. It's fine. He won't die. But he's going into a cave mission and all that, and we don't have time for that. We're already over our time limit. Because I know most people, even though I enjoy long videos, I know most people don't enjoy watching long videos. So I try not to do too long of videos every time, and I just did a really long ARC video for you guys yesterday on Sunday. Which I edited that video, and I'm pretty sure it shows, because I didn't have half the stuff I needed, but I did the best I could with the program I had. Alright, so before we go talk to that lady, we need to run in here.
Greetings.
Alright, so we have one more, I believe one more dagger to get from, for that guy. But it's fine. Alright, let's talk to this guy, not lady.
So Eri thinks we need a healing potion, eh?
Yep.
Too bad those are scarce in Odorath. The wars made supplies a lot harder to come by. Farewell.
Alright, and there's all that. And I'm not going to touch that treasure chest because that'd be stealing and that'd get us in trouble and we don't want that. Most time if you see a treasure chest glowing in a building, just don't touch it. Especially if it's red. It's just going to get you in trouble. Unless it's for a mission, and then I guess touch it.
Doesn't like loafers.
Okay. So let's go in here. Hopefully this lady will give us the greater potion this time. Sometimes she hasn't.
Everyone in Gorhart is talking about the attacks. They say that the Red Legion is receding back into the shadows from whence they came.
Just realized
It is
there's a
all
skull on our
thanks to
sword.
You
Cool.
found the formula and destroyed it. Now, you may think you understand the impact of this act, but you truly do not. You are a
Okay,
threat
lady.
to this village and to me, Nani Henry. Take this. It is not much, but it gives you an idea of my gratitude.
Ah! minor. Gosh darn
I'm
it,
sure
lady.
I have a vial somewhere in this cottage, but I do not have the time to search for it. I'm sorry. Goodbye.
Darn it. Sometimes she
Need
gives you the
supplies.
greater potion, sometimes
Try
she
the
doesn't.
Kush.
Annoying. So, what we're going to do is, before we go buying anything, I'm going to do what I want to do. So we might end up having to buy the potion, which kind of sucks. So, we're going to come here, we're going to salvage stuff. And we can salvage pretty much all of this. There we go. And we don't need a great sword. Great swords are really slow. So we could make a better sword, I believe. Compare. Yeah, see, it's already way better than we have. It's got burning damage, it's got fire damage, piercing damage, physical damage, and it gives us 5 health. While the sword we're using has 11 physical, 4 piercing, 4 bleeding damage, which is awesome. But, again, what can you do? And then 5 piercing damage, which is really good. Again. So, that's actually the sword we're making is the better sword. Because it's boosted. And later on we can salvage it again. And get most of that back. So we're going to make it. I'm just going to name it the Fine Iron Sword. I never worry about naming them. I don't really care to name them. So we got a good sword now. So let's go equip that. As you can see, it's way better than what we have. And it looks super cool. And we can't... Yeah, we cannot salvage anything purple yet. Which is fine. So...
Care to part with some gold?
Now what we need to do is... I'm not going to sell anything purple. Because later on we should be able to do that. So let's get rid of that. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these special armors that we got from the treasure chest. Because we don't need them. I mean, they're kind of cheap on price. And next level we would be able to salvage them. But, oh well. There we go. Oh, we have a greater potion. Yay. That's what I need. I might be able to just use that one. Alright. And let's see. I'm not really going to bother with keeping this stuff because I'm not going to craft potions. If you guys want to see crafting potions, I'm sorry. It's just not something I care for. I'm going to keep these. Well, that's sagecraft. I don't really... We kind of need to keep those. We need to do... I need more lockpicks. I don't know what all this we need to keep, to be honest. And most of this isn't even worth selling. Okay, we need more lockpicks. Alright. So now, yeah, so we got, like, the best stuff right now. That's fine. Oh, that ring would be great. I believe you can buy the you can buy the backpack from here, but I can't afford it. I'm going to go ahead and buy all of the lockpicks they have. Because I'm going to need those. Okay, yeah, so I have good shoes on. Did I change the gatlins? I didn't. But I think that's the best gatlins they have. Yeah. Let's compare a store-bought sword. Yeah, see, even my my homemade is better than the store-bought. Even better than a great sword, so that's cool. Okay.
Goodbye.
So let's go see if that guy will accept our great potion that we already have in our inventory. He should, I hope, question mark? I don't know, really, to be honest.
Mitharu
We're gonna
have
try it.
mercy.
What is it? So Eri thinks we need a healing potion, eh? Farewell.
No, okay. He will not accept one that we already have, so we will have to either make one or buy one, and like I said, I'm not going to make one. I honestly don't like the potion making in this game. It's just not something I like to do.
You're welcome in my shop anytime.
Alright. Oh god, $900. For a mission.
And please enjoy it. Goodbye.
Thank you. Which, by the way, she gives us a discount, so anytime I need potions, I will be coming back here more than likely. Alright, so see, now it's going to let us give that lady, the Fae, the potion. It's showing her now.
Don't
We
let your
had.
guard down.
We couldn't use the potion we already had, sadly. Which is really dumb, but whatever.
What is it?
Here.
You made it. Just in time, too. Give me the potion. It will help, but it's not enough.
I already gave it to you.
Someone must go to the Fae and explain what happened here. One small misunderstanding and we'll no longer just be strangers to the Fae. We'll be enemies.
I'll go to the House
You're
of Ballad.
turning out to be very helpful, my friend. You have my gratitude. I'll see to it that you're honored. Rumor says that the House of Ballads has its headquarters not far from here, in Glendara to the northeast. Try to gain entrance if you can. Farewell.
Alright. And there you go, guys. We're getting through it pretty good, and that's way more content than the last 2 episodes I've done, so that's really cool. We've gone pretty far. I think there's actually someone we can buy from over here.
It's busy today. Pull up a stool, stranger. We don't...
Yeah. I didn't know this was here, actually. Hang on. Holy fuck. I didn't know this was here. I did not know this was here. Holy fudge. Holy fudge. I mean, I thought there was... It made sense. Oh, that's way better than... No, it's not. It's got poison damage. Oh, found something new. Ooh, there's chakrams here? We get chakrams right off the bat. I didn't know this was here. Oh my god, that's like... Oh my, 6 might. How do you get your might up like that? Holy cow. I had no idea. Fitness. How do you get all that up? I've never worried about that, so I don't know. I did not know this was here. Holy cow. There's a necklace. 10 health? Holy fudge. Key. We're gonna buy that. Ooh, lockpicks. Yes. Alright, so we got a key. Weird. I kinda want the necklace. It's not worth that price. Ooh. How do you get the... How do you get your might and fitness up? I don't actually know how to do that. Because I'm going to buy something from here. This is incredible. I mean, just look at that compared... Well, that one's not as good as what I have. But that sword. Holy fudge. It's got poison and piercing and bleeding. That is insane. I want that. Unless I end up making something way better. But I want that. It does 47 damage. Holy cow, just alone. That's just the sword alone without the extra. Holy fudge. I need that. Can we... Let's see, it's 4... Okay, is there... Ooh. Ooh. Alright, I'm going to sell the great sword. Because I don't need it. I'm going to sell things that I would normally never sell. I'm never going to make a hammer. To be honest, I'm never going to make a hammer. Oh, I'm selling it. I'm selling it all. That one's not that good. Okay, sell. Oh, don't sell that. We need that. Right, sell the scepter. Because eventually I'm going to get into these chakrams and that'll be all I use. But for now, that's way better. So, daggers, that can go. We can afford it. Oh! I want to buy it. Oh, but we gotta get to level 3. Already level 2. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. Oh, I bought it.
Not much, but what we have, stick around.
Oh, I bought it. Oh, God. I can't even use it yet, but I bought it. God, what did I do? Hey, we're halfway there. Cool. We'll be able to use it by next episode. Okay. can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. Oh, God. I bought such an expensive sword. Oh, all that money. It'd be worth it. It's good. It's a super strong sword. We just gotta get to level 3. Oh my god. Okay, guys. I think that's gonna... Ooh, what was that on that table? It's a pig? Question mark? Looks like a pig. I'm gonna go with that's a pig. Okay. Gross. So, if you guys like this video, hit the like button. If you got something to say, do it down in the comments below. If you're not already and you want to see more from me, hang on. I really like this, this shot right here. So pretty. Anyway, so guys, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you got something to say, do it down in the comments below. And again, if YouTube is still turning off comments, which they just turned off comments on the ARC video, and I had to turn them back on, let me know and I'll fix that. And I'm sorry for any inconvenience. I will try to figure out what's going on there, but I don't know what to do. And if you're not already and you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button and join the Skadoo Nation. There's more to come of this series. I generally very much love playing Reckoning. It's a lot of fun, and it's really cool. Give me your opinions on the game so far, and I'll keep going with it. And eventually we'll get past where I've been, because I haven't gotten very far into the game, to be honest. Okay, so, anyway, guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. I think that's it for this episode, guys. You be kind to one another, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye!